Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Rees and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. Let's go ahead and dive into this oracle deck right here to start. And then I'm pretty sure I'll follow up with the tarot. But let's see what messages I have for you guys right now. Evil eye. Yo. Free expression. Somebody is mad that you are being authentically you. Yo, I knew it. I knew that was going to come out. The minute I saw that card, boundaries. Ooh, somebody is mad that you set boundaries and you are being authentically you. So somebody is feeling really left out right now. As if you're elevating faster than them. Or when you actually get to like your goal, you're going to leave them behind. You're not going to reach back and pull them up, okay? So free expression is the overall energy. That's what sits in the middle. You guys are, look at the sun. It's like a sun is beaming on you guys where y'all are just so unapologetically you right now. You're living in your truth. You're showing up for yourself. You're doing everything that you said you were going to do. You're just impeccable with your word, okay? Your word is bond and you're following through with that. You're everything that you say you are. So who you think you are is exactly who you are. And it has a lot to do with your authenticity. Excuse me. I feel like I'm yelling over them. Okay, it has a lot to do with your authenticity and living in your truth, you know, being unapologetically you. So you're not shrinking for anybody. You're not altering yourself for anybody. You're not letting anybody guide you or lead you. It's literally you and God right now. This is you and source, okay? This walk is you and source. So this free expression, it's because like we are all so unique. We are all so very unique. And not everybody is cookie cutter. You are not going to be the exact same as your neighbor. You might have similarities, but you're not going to be the exact same as your neighbor. You're comfortable accepting everybody who is to be of your frequency, but still being so grounded in yourself. Like you're grounded in yourself first, and that grounding is helping you to be able to explore others. However, boundaries is here, okay? So like, although you may have other people who are surrounding you right now, you see it as very important that you set boundaries, okay? So some people feel, I feel like they're taking it the wrong way because evil eye came out first, okay? So you have people who are around you. They're watching you live in your truth, live as your most authentic self, and they're hating a little bit because they're like, damn, I want to shine like she does. I want to shine like he does. Or I want to, I want to move like he does. I want to move like she does. I want to attract things like he does or she does or whatever. But they're not doing what you're doing. And I'm not saying that they have to do what you do. No, they just have to be in their truth. You feel me? Like what you're doing is you're living from like the depths of your soul. Exactly what your intuition is telling you, that is exactly how you're living. That's what's exuding. That's coming out. And you have no choice but to do that because you're just super. I'm seeing that you're focused right now. You're locked in, you're focused. You're setting goals for yourself and you're knocking them lists off, like to-do lists, you're knocking them off, like you're knocking it down. And you're just really leveling up, okay? That's what it truly means to ascend. You're making sure that you're working hard every day, putting in that 1% to make yourself better, okay? So whatever you do today, you're super satisfied because you gave it your all. But you know that tomorrow you could go a little harder because you saw what your yesterday's potential was, So you're giving your all. You're working super, super hard. This person is watching you and they're mad. But the only difference between you and them is that you're doing it. You're literally doing what your intuition is telling you. You're living out your truth. Everything that you're being guided towards, everything that you're called towards, everything that's yelling at you, the burning desires that you have in you that won't go away, you're listening and saying yes to all of that. But you have somebody who is watching with an evil eye, babe. They are so mad. They're so pissed. And it's kind of giving why them and not me energy. I hate when that shit comes out. But it's definitely giving why them and not me. But the reality is you are living in your truth. You're doing it. And they're literally not. So all they would have to do is to turn on that fire within them. Just to get that passion rolling, okay? I feel as if this person is close enough to you where once you level up, they feel comfortable because they're like, oh, okay, well, this person's leveling up, so then I'm good. But that's this person. You can't feed off of their energy. And it seems as if this person wants to feed off of you a little bit. But you've picked up on that. Or maybe you haven't. but you've definitely set your boundaries, okay? You've definitely set your boundaries. So you could have distanced yourself from this person. You could have spent a lot less time with this person. You could have told them a lot less. It doesn't even have to be so intentional. Who's to say you're doing this on purpose? This is just what's happening. But this person is getting in their feelings about it. They're feeling some type of way because they feel like y'all supposed to be locked in. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? And that's not to say you're not. You very much so are, because it seems as if this person is still close to you, okay? But you've set boundaries. You've set boundaries. It wouldn't necessarily be a boundary if you didn't mess with this person. It would be a cutoff. But this person is still cool enough with you that you're holding them in your space, but you're setting boundaries. And that is pretty much for the sake of you guys' relationship. That's to save you guys' relationship, because if not, they would have to get cut off, okay? There's some things that you and this person does that's not energetically aligned, where you have to go off and do your own thing, and then when you're ready, you come back. So you've set boundaries, but this person is giving you the evil eyes. So they could be trying to sabotage what you got going on, throwing negative energy your way, not wishing bad upon you. Hell, like this is an example, like if you're super in the gym and you're working out, going hard, full throttle, 5 times a week, Monday to Friday, and you're just really strict, maybe this person could be giving you like advice like, oh, you already look good, you can slow down, or dang, you're not tired, you don't want to go like rest or something. Like this person could be trying to draw you back or distract you some way, somehow from, you know, from keeping up, from keeping going, okay? We have free expression, and like you're doing everything unapologetically. You're just doing it. You're just doing it. Whatever your intuition is telling you to do, you're just doing it. And that's what it truly means to live in your truth. And yeah, you have this person over here who just is mad that they're not doing it too, mad that they're not able to keep up. All right, let's see. Ace of Pentacles, girl. I don't know who I'm talking to. Maybe it's a guy. Sorry. But I got excited. Okay, so you have some type of blessing coming, okay? I don't want to even say new. It may be news. This might be news of some type of windfall or something, but there's a huge blessing. I'm telling you, you get rewarded for being in your truth and staying in that. And especially with the boundaries that you're setting, it's like you're serious about it. You're so serious about you and your potential and your life purpose and all of that, your north and all of that, that you will literally cut off anything that seems like a threat to that. So the boundaries that you set, how sharp focused you've been, how consistent you've been, you're walking right into an Ace of Pentacles, okay? So there's some type of blessing, some type of huge blessing that's making its way to you right now, simply because you are living in your truth. You know how people say you can get paid to exist? That happens when you live in your truth. You don't necessarily realize it because, you know, you have all these things that come to you with a price tag. Like, it looks like you're getting paid to do what you do. You're getting paid for your life purpose. You're getting paid for your skills and your talents. But really, because you're so consistent at it, Source is going to make sure these opportunities will always show up for you. So as long as you're living in your truth, as long as you're just existing as authentically yourself, you're going to get paid to exist, babe. You're going to get paid to exist. It's just going to happen. The Chariot, y'all, I'm telling y'all are super focused. Y'all are super locked in. You are so in control of you, yourself, your life, your vessel, everything that you absolutely want. You are in control. There's not anything that you necessarily want right now. And if there's anything that you need, you speak it. And even if you don't speak it, Source knows, but you have it bestowed upon your heart like, I need this. Okay, you go out and do what you need to do, and then boom, it happens for you. Whether Source gives you the resources, whether Source sends somebody, regardless, it happens for you. You are super in control right now because of you living in your truth. You are walking in your purpose. I love this for you guys. This is a bomb energy read. Knight of Wands. I told you y'all are focused. I told you. As an overall energy, y'all mad focused. Y'all are so focused. All you are thinking about is your level up, your ascension, your potential, getting things off your to-do list, making sure that you are putting your ducks in a row, dotting your I's, crossing your T's, just making sure you're getting ahead. And it doesn't seem like strenuous energy. It doesn't feel like you're working too hard, or you're doing too much. It doesn't feel like hustle and bustle. It just really feels like focus. Okay, so I don't see you getting drained or too exhausted or anything, because you're not using energy that you don't have. You're literally using all the energy that you have. Okay, you're taking your energy and you're transmuting it into all things that help your ascension. Your focus. Okay, you are focused. Ace of Swords, you got 2 aces. Ace of Swords is in line with the Chariot. You got some big cards here, y'all. You got some big cards here. You got the Ace of Swords in line with the Chariot. This is a breakthrough. This is a breakthrough. You are understanding now what it means to authentically live in your truth, to unapologetically live in your truth. Okay, you are walking in that, and you're going to have so many, oh my goodness, talk about blessings, because that's the first energy that came out in this tarot. So I was like, okay, you're attracting a lot of blessings right now, but it's not just something that's going to be happening because, like, okay, let me explain rather. You're so focused, and you now have an understanding of like the cause and effect, like how your focus is playing out for you, how it's beneficial for you. So you're going to adopt this mindset now, because it's an Ace of Swords. You're now adopting this mindset like, oh, actually, I like it on this side. I actually like this little strategy. This method works for me. I'm going to live like this forever. So this is now your new lifestyle. This ain't nothing small, baby. It's not little like, oh, Source is giving me, like I'm up right now. That's it. Like I'm having a good streak right now, and then I'm going to have to go back to struggling, or I'm going to have to go back to figuring it out later on. No. This is breakthrough. This is breakthrough energy. So you've pushed past that glass ceiling that you put upon yourself before. You probably saw your potential, but you weren't hitting it because that glass ceiling was right there. So you're looking like, damn, I can do this. I'm skilled at this. I'm so talented at that. But you weren't doing anything with it simply because, excuse me, I need some water. Simply because you weren't living in your truth. But now, watch Source roll out the red carpet for you. Source like, welcome to your new life. That's what it feels like right now. Source is about to roll out the red carpet for you. It's so funny. I was so tired before I did this reading, y'all. I was exhausted, and now y'all just gave me that boost that I needed. I felt like I just took an energy shot. This is lit. 5 of Pentacles. Like I said, you're not going to go right back to struggling. You're not. You've adopted a new mindset. How'd that come out right after the breakthrough card? I just told y'all that. It's not going to be back to struggling. It's not going to be like that. I'm getting, whoever I'm talking to, it hasn't been this for a while. You've been so locked in, and maybe when you first started locking in, it didn't seem like, oh my goodness, this is it. These are where my miracles are going to come from. I see now my manifestations. They're right in front of me. Maybe it didn't feel like that. Maybe it just felt like things were just taken care of. You didn't have to worry about anything anymore. You didn't have to stress about anything anymore. All you saw was your to-do list. All you saw were your goals. All you saw was that tunnel vision, that focus. But because you've been at it for so long, because you've been living in your truth for a good enough streak, it's like now you got it. Now you've gotten it. You know how they say it takes 21 days to develop a habit? I'm not getting that this was 21 days, but still that idea. Like, you know how you have to be so consistent in something and then all of a sudden it becomes a lifestyle? That's you. You've been very consistent at this. I'm getting months. Some of y'all could be 6 months to be exact, because of this beautiful moon that we just had, although the new one is coming up. So if this does not necessarily resonate with you guys, you absolutely have the opportunity to go ahead and just switch everything, to pivot everything around. We have a new moon coming up. Do not waste any time, and do not be one of the people with the fucking evil eye hating on everybody else who done did the work and are getting rewarded for it. You have to do the work. If anything, let this be an inspiration for you and say, hey, I'm not behind. It's not too late. I still have time. I can make a difference right now, but you would have to make that difference right now. And just because you sowed that seed today does not mean you are going to bear the fruit tomorrow. Okay, you still have to go through the motions. You have to trust the process. You have to do the work. But whoever I'm talking to who this does resonate, sweetie, good job. Okay, good job. Your finances are about to take off. Ooh, your finances are about to take off. Man, I'm getting so hyped. Sorry. The Five of Pentacles is a change in your finances, okay? Your finances are about to take off. But the Three of Pentacles, you guys are going to be celebrating a lot. It's going to be victory. After victory, I'm telling you guys y'all are putting a correlation between the cause and effect. Me doing the work is going to give me these blessings. It's going to open up these doors. I now have a red carpet rolled out for me. The red carpet wasn't there before, baby. You was walking on pins and needles, all right, barefoot. But now the red carpet is rolled out and you are strutting, okay? Let me see your catwalk. Let me see a catwalk. We got the Hierophant and then Justice. God wants to reward you. God wants to reward you. This is what it looks like to walk in your purpose. And sometimes God has to give us little doggy treats, you know, to let us know, to remind us like, hey, you're doing a good job. Do this again. So the blessings and the miracles that are just going to roll out for you, they're just little, I don't even want to call them little because they're going to be big. But to source, they're small because like if the more you keep at this, the bigger your rewards get. Okay, it's like a snowball effect. So yeah, you're just being served miracles and blessings. Okay, dealt miracles and blessings. You know exactly where all of these miracles and blessings are coming from. There's no doubt about it. And this is your justice. These are your rewards, okay? This is how the scales get even. This is how things balance out because you put in the work. Ashe, ashe. And for this person who is over here trying to give you some nasty ass energy, don't necessarily pay attention to them. They're lucky that you set up a boundary because what you could do is cut them off, okay? And if they are aware enough, which they should be, they need to be, I don't want to say taking notes because they don't have to do it the way you are, but if they're so inspired, then maybe they should, because they are inspired. With this evil eye, you're only hating because you see that you can do it too. You're just a mirror for this person, showing this person for real, how much work they have not done. So they're sending you evil eye because you're over here living out your truth, and this person's like, I want to do that, and just thinking that they could put the costume on, and all of a sudden they just start doing it. But no, it's an aura. It's something that you cannot buy. You can't go to the store and buy this costume, baby. You literally have to do it yourself. And then this person, like I said, they were trying to be around you, hoping that, you know, oh, this person did the work. Oh, this person got the blessings rolling in or whatever. All I gotta do is be close enough. Like, you could get hit with a gift or two. You could get hit with whatever this person has. Whoa, I'm talking about you. You could get hit. I'm talking about this. Okay, excuse me. Hypothetically speaking, in terms of this person, they're looking at you like, man, your miracles and your blessings are rolling in. As long as I stay next to you, I will get some. But in in your case, yes, you're not stingy. Yes, you are here to bless everybody. The more you have, the more you have to give. However, you can only give when your cup runs over. What they're jealous about is what's in your cup. So yeah, they feel as if what runs over is scraps for them. They're a little jealous of that, which they should be grateful, okay? Because that's not your harvest. If you're benefiting off of anybody's harvest, that is an absolute blessing, because that's not your shit. But this person is a little mad that they get the crumbs. They get whatever's running over, okay? Meanwhile, what's in that cup, what's in that chalice, oh my God. You got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, the Chariot, Justice. You guys are going to be celebrating so much, okay? Because I see that y'all are not letting up. Y'all going to keep this energy going. And Source wants to continue to make it rain on you, to continue rewarding you for a job well done, so that you keep it up, so that you keep doing this. Yeah, that's lit. Let me get one Oracle card out of here, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. That's lit, though. Peace. Find inner peace in moments of stillness. Ooh, I don't even feel like the words on that card resonated with you guys, but or maybe it did. But for peace, this is the peace that you cannot buy. You can't buy this, guys. You cannot buy this. Free Mind. Listen to Free Mind by Thames, okay? Because the overall energy is free expression and all that. You guys are feeling so much more free. And it doesn't mean that y'all are in a castle. Some of y'all may not even be in the destination that you want, in the car that you want, having a career that you want. But you're working towards it, okay? And the peace and for the process is enough. you trusting in the process. You trust in the process because source keeps rewarding you for a job well done. So you're trusting in it now. You're like, oh, okay, I get it. If I show up for myself, then I see what happens. I see how much I send. But the peace that you're experiencing now, just from knowing that, just being able to like relax into just this newness, it's so peaceful. So congratulations. Shout out to you guys. I love y'all.